I'm back. Oh, hi everyone. Sorry for being gone for so long. Look, I have excuses, but I'm not going to try and justify the validity of them, okay? But I've also been very clear about how this channel, while I love it, it's kind of a you get what you get when you get it. You know what I mean, kind of situation. Um and I think you guys understand that as well. So, I don't know. I'm not going to try and justify it. I'm sorry for being gone for like 6 months. That's kind of my fault, but also I just haven't really been buying a lot of cards. Like I have less, I mean, this still looks like a lot, and it is a lot obviously, but I have like less than 100 cards for all of my collections, um other than WJSN, obviously, um because I've just been busy. I've been a busy gal, and we'll talk about it obviously more, but yeah, welcome back to the channel. I'm probably not gonna put my intro on this video because frankly I want to make a new one. I don't know how or like with what, but that's going to be something that's like a project that I will be working on in the background. So if there is a couple of videos in which I don't have an intro, it's because I'm making a new one. Hopefully by the next time I see you, which will be probably in another 5 months, I will have an intro for you, but this video isn't going to have one. Anyway, I'm gonna sort some cards today. I have a good chunky stack. A lot of RIIZE, a lot of Twice, some Ateez, a little bit of StayC, and a little bit of Aespa. But yeah, so I'm gonna be talking about what I've been doing in my life, and then I'm gonna be talking about the Ateez concert because I went to see Ateez. Okay. We should just get started, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna start in my girl group binder because I have a few Aespa cards to store. High key, honestly, I am thinking about dropping my winter collection just because I don't really feel super attached to Aespa. Like I like this collection, I like the cards. This is so far away. How am I meant to get up there? Okay, hold on, I need to fix the angle. I'm not feeling super attached to my Aespa collection because I don't know, their music in 2025 was not that great. Like, it wasn't that bad. Like, I feel like some people talk about Dirty Work specifically, but also Rich Man. Like, it was one of the members just like farted on the mic and then they put a vocal distortion over it and looped it and then released that as a song. I was like, they didn't do that, okay? Like, we need to be a little bit like more realistic about when we talk about music. But yeah, it just wasn't that great. And especially because 2024, their releases in 2024 was so good. So I think what I'm going to do is, with my Aespa collection, I'm going to wait till they have another comeback just to see how I feel about the music. And if I still don't like the comeback, I do think I am going to drop my Aespa collection. But if I love the next comeback, then I might finish it. You know, so I don't know. Anyway, I have a few cards. First card I have is this girls card, which just goes here. I probably won't talk about each card individually. I might just like put up on the screen, like I've been doing the past couple of times, like what specific version this card is and like what album it's from, whilst I just chat about my life. Because you guys seem to like when I talk about my life, so yeah, anyway. But yes, so the reason why I have been gone for such a long period of time is because I have started uni again. Oh my god. So I took a break. So I graduated in 2023. Apologies if you can hear the sounds in the bathroom. I graduated in 2023, and then I went straight into uni in 2024, which was a mistake. And I was doing a degree that I actually didn't end up liking. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to not do this degree anymore, and I'm also going to take a gap year. So 2025 was my gap year. But now 2026, I am back. I'm doing a different degree. I'm doing social work at a different university. I'm not going to say which one, obviously. I do value my safety. Yeah. And I'm really, really liking it. I'm liking it way, way more. However, that also means because I'm going full time, I have had almost no time to do anything else other than university stuff. Any of my friends who I've seen, it's been because they have more flexible schedules than me, or because their campus is within walking distance of my campus. That's kind of the only reason. And then also with Ateez, we all reunited and joined to go to Ateez together, of course. But yeah, so I've been back at uni, and it's been really good. It's been really stressful. I've only cried once to do with the stress, so I'd say that's a pretty solid achievement. But I'm really, really glad that I took the year off. I feel like I'm just way more in the mindset to be able to study and to actually take in the content and learn from it. So yeah, I'm just a full-time uni student now, studying social work, which is pretty fun. Well, it's not fun. It's pretty serious, but I don't know, being in that environment again, I find more fun because I'm actually interested in the content that I'm learning and such and so forth. But yeah, so that's the main reason why I've been unavailable on this channel, basically. And then the other reason is because I just haven't had really much to store. This is the amount of cards that I've gotten from the time that I uploaded my last video to now, which is several months. And yeah, I've just been like, oh, I could do a really short one and store only 30 cards, but I like building them up because then I have more time to talk to you guys, and then also just talk to myself in my room. Yeah, so that's it. And that's all I have for this binder. I don't have anything for Uju, unfortunately. Still looking for quite a few cards, but I'm also thinking if I get rid of my Aespa collection, depending on whether or not I like the next release, then I will start archiving my Uju collection, because I highly, highly doubt that we're going to get any new Dawon WJSN cards. We might get some solo cards, because she's doing a fan sign thing. But yeah. So I think what I might do is, if I do drop my Aespa collection, I want to move Dawon into a nice A5 binder. And just have her be archived with nice pretty sleeves and stuff like that. I feel like I've already explained this plan before. But yeah. It all just depends on how I feel about Aespa's next comeback. Anyway, that's it for this binder. We will move on to the next binder, where I'm going to talk about Ateez concert. Apologies about the glare over here. My window is right there, so the light comes from this direction. The glare is usually pretty good. I don't know why it's being like that specifically today. Maybe because it knows that I'm trying to film. Anyway, okay. I do have stuff for Ateez, and then StayC is also in this binder. I have stuff for them. But Ateez concert. So for Christmas, one of my friends who is a massive A-teenie, she was like, I want to go to the concert. They're coming to Melbourne. I want to go to the concert. Will you guys come with me? And she paid for some of a bit of our tickets. We paid her back for a little bit of them. And yeah. Basically, I went into it being I do have affection for Ateez, but perhaps I'm not as big of an A-teenie as I used to be, and so I don't know if I'm necessarily going to enjoy this concert, and I don't know, their new stuff is good, but I just haven't really been into it, Anyway, so we went, and it was actually one of the best things I have ever experienced. They were magnificent. We went Melbourne night 2. I mean, technically it's night 1 because that was the one that was first advertised, and then they added the night before later on. So we went on the Tuesday, which was the night 2, and thankfully we went on the night that San was there. Yay! Obviously if he wasn't able to be there, I would have been so fine with that because obviously his safety is important, and also like considering the circumstances, you know, there are bigger fish to fry at the end of the day than whether or not your K-pop boy can come to perform. You know what I mean? Like, let's just make sure that everyone is safe, especially considering that, I mean, another war is occurring right now. You know, I think we just need to be a little bit conscious of that. But thankfully he was able to be there on the night that I was there. So we got to see Creep. Ow! We got to see all the solos. We got to see the concert. We had really good seats. We weren't close to the stage, but we were on the side, quite high up, and the screens were really good as well. And honestly, most of the time they were like playing to the camera, so I didn't really feel like I missed out on anything. Also, I moved Tuxedo Sam in here and I put San because it's just so cute. I don't know. Anyway, but now I'm like fully back on my Ateez shit. It's really bad. Like, I'm like, oh, should I just like look at getting some pops, you know? And I'm like, don't do that. Especially because I collect some of the most expensive members. I can't afford to be doing that. Anyways, but yeah, the concert was so good. All of the solos were excellent. Shout out specifically to Jongho's solo. He sounded wonderful live. He sounded so healthy. He sounded so clear. He sounded so good. Also Hongjoon's solo fucking eats live. Like, Hongjoon kind of just overall, he's just like a performer. He is a star. Like, let's be real with ourselves. He is a fucking star. I'm not even into Hongjoon like that. Like, we know who I like, right? I also have a soft spot for Yeosang. Who's surprised? Who doesn't, honestly? But yeah, Hongjoon, I'm just like, I kept looking at him, like, on stage. It's hard not to look at all of them. Like, they're all really, really great performers, but yeah, my eyes just kept being drawn to Hongjoon because he's so charismatic. And also Wooyoung was really good too. He was eating up the vocals in his solo. Yeosang looked ethereal during his solo, and just in general. Mingi was on his furry shit, you know, just the huge. And like loving the crowd's attention, loving the camera, you know, obviously. And then he kept fucking up the Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi chant, which hilarious. Does this card go here? I'm gonna put it there, and if it doesn't, I will fix it at another time. Yeah, and genuinely, their discography live eats so bad. Even songs that I was kind of like about sounded so good live. So good. Honestly, like, I would much prefer to hear them live again and again rather than listening to the recorded ones. That's just my personal opinion, though. But yeah, needless to say, the concert was excellent, and also, like, we've turned another one of our friends into a, like, full-blown 18-y. Like, it's kind of nuts, honestly. And they're a Martz fan as well. So, oh, yet another Hongjoon fan in our midst. First it was Mingi. We were all like, not we. I was always loyal to my men, right? But everyone was like, oh my god, Mingi. But now it's like the tides have turned to Hongjoon, which I think is so interesting. Yeah. Where the fuck does this one go? Oh no, I should have checked this beforehand. Well, it's not one of the well, now part 4 sets, obviously. Okay. It goes here. It's the poker version set. Oh, excuse me. Also, oh, this is so strange to explain because nobody... Frankly, there is no context for it. It's just that, like, because Mingi has, like, such a presence in Ateez, when we show our friends who aren't really K-poppies, they're like, oh my god, who is that guy doing that funky stuff, you know? And, like, especially our 2 guy friends, they love Mingi, they love Vixon, they love Wonka Mingi, like, so my friend has a miniature cardboard cutout of Mingi that we took to the concert with us, and we refer to him as Mini Ming. And, like, Mini Ming was genuinely the star. Like, even people who were, like, leaving the concert at the same time as us, they were like, oh my god, can we have a picture with Mini Ming? And, like, we were just, like, having him dance around to the songs and shit like that. I guarantee no one else, like, no one on stage saw him. We was too far away, but... yeah, we had a Mini Ming with us who was kind of the star of the show. I'll try and put like videos where I can, where you can't hear like anyone's name or anyone talking or anything like that, like videos and photos of the concert and stuff.
Oh, handsome! Oh, handsome! Handsome! This is my captain, let's go! Okay, 18 and Ateez. Cheers to this night, John Widow!
But it was just so good, and I'm like firmly back on my Ateez shit. And good timing as well, because I also love the comeback. Love Adrenaline. I was a bit iffy about it first, because like the beat in the like instrumental in the verses was so cunty, and then the like drop for the pre-chorus, and then the kind of build-up, and I felt like the chorus was a little anticlimactic, but the more I listen to it now, the more I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that. And then obviously Ghost, excellent song. NASA, excellent song. So yeah, I just love it. Love them. And I don't know, I love that experience. I love getting to go with my friends. So yeah, I hope I was like clear and concise enough. Frankly, I was a little bit overwhelmed, like just a tiny bit. But yeah, if you ever get the chance to see Ateez, if they're ever coming near you, please go see them. They are excellent performers, excellent showmen. You will not be disappointed. Okay. Now I have my little StayC cards. Jeez, what the hell else am I going to talk about? That's kind of the biggest thing that's happening to me, or happened to me, as of recent. Oh, actually, no, I do have a story. It's not going to be a very long story. It's going to be kind of quick. But on my way home from uni, because I'm in a building that has a lot of floors. So for this particular class, I was on floor 9, I think. So I used the elevator to go up and down, right? Otherwise, I'd have to be going up multiple flights of stairs. Or, like, I guess I could use the escalators, but I don't know. Elevator, especially because there's so many of them, it's just the most, like, quick and easy way to do it. So I was heading back home from class. I was exiting the building. I get onto the elevator. A couple of other people are on there with me. We get on. Oh, I put away all the StayC cards. I only had 4. Very happy to have a I want it card, though. And wow, look at that. I'll continue this when I get my Twice binders out. I have some Twice cards and bigger inclusions to store, so I'm probably just gonna rip through those whilst I tell you about my story. So apologies if I don't talk about the cards, but I feel like if you're a once that is on this channel, you've probably already seen these cards. Like, you don't really need me to explain them to you. Yeah, so I was leaving class and I was heading into the elevator. A couple people were in there with me. We were going down to the ground floor. Then as we get to like level 6, it tries to go down to level 5, but it can't. It stops and it jolts upwards. And so we're like, oh, what the hell? That's a little freaky. Let's just try again though. Maybe the buttons like sent us to the wrong floor, or you know, something like that. So we try it again, and same thing happens. We try to go to the 5th floor, it jolts and it sends us upwards, but not up to a new floor, like not up to the 6th floor, just up a little bit. So we're stuck in the middle of floors 5 and 6. We're like, oh shit, this is bad news. Like, this is not good. And the doors won't open, obviously, because we're not actually at a floor. We're stuck in the middle of floors. So one of the people who was in there with us, thank God, took the initiative and like called the maintenance people. We had to give them our student numbers, and they were like, does anyone need an ambulance? And we were like, no, we just want to get out. Yeah, so, excuse me. We get on call with them and we're like saying our student numbers, and they're like, oh, it'll probably be around 15 minutes before a maintenance person can get to you guys and figure out what's going on. So like, oh, okay. So we wait 15 minutes. Nothing's happened. The elevator is still in the same spot. So then they call us back again, and they just like were asking more questions about like, oh, you know, we've got security, like, can you hear them? They're banging on the door. We're like, no, we can't hear that. So I think about 20 minutes goes by, and finally the elevator starts to move, and we get sent down to the ground floor. And it's a couple of the people who we were with were just like, I have to go, I have class, or like I just have somewhere to be, so like I'm not gonna stay. And I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. I haven't really got anywhere urgently to go, so I'm just gonna stay and like talk to the security if they need anything, any more information. And a couple of other people stayed with me as well, so that's what we did. But yeah, that's basically the story. I got stuck in an elevator for 20 minutes trying to leave class and go home, which was awesome. Kind of a little bit terrifying. I probably would have been way more scared if I was alone. Like, thank fuck I was not alone. Thank God I had someone else with me. But yeah, oh God, I don't know. It was kind of freaky. Thankfully, we didn't get, like I said, like, straight down, like crashing straight down. It was just like a jolt and got stuck between floors. If we dropped, like, all of a sudden, like, straight down to the ground floor, that would have been fucking scary. I probably would have had a panic attack. But thankfully, it was okay. yeah, that's kind of the most interesting thing that's happened to me thus far. And I have nothing else for this binder, so yeah. Although, can we just take a second to appreciate the progress on Year of Yes? Still don't have the 2 stickers, but like I'm only missing 5 cards. I have 3 Saga cards. What the hell? Cool. Oh, and also completed What Is Love page. Slay! I miss the colored borders. That's probably not an unpopular sentiment, but they just look so good. Like, Anyway, that's it for this binder. Okay, next twice binder. Yeah. That's kind of all I have, honestly. Other than that, I've literally just been doing assessments. Pretty boring stuff. Nothing really noteworthy to talk about. I guess I could maybe talk about like my relationship with K-pop nowadays. Frankly, it's like basically non-existent. Like, I'm not really keeping up with many people other than like Ateez and RIIZE. I'm not really even keeping up with Twice, honestly. And I don't really know why. I just think my days of being like a hardcore fan, collector, consumerist are like over. Like, now I'm just like, if I really want to tune in, I will tune in, I will make the effort. But other than that, like, I'm not interested. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even really listening to any like new releases or anything like that. It's just like, whatever. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on with anyone who isn't a group that I collect, and then even if they are a group I collect, I still don't really know what the hell is going on. I do know about Mark leaving NCT though, and not renewing his contract with SM. That's kind of kooky and wild. Sorry to bring up war flashbacks to NN citizens. Like, I don't mean to dig the knife in deeper. Okay. But I was just kind of, I wasn't surprised that it happened. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner, actually, but I still had a little bit of like a, oh my god, he finally did it kind of a thing. You know? Just because he's such a, like, integral member in multiple of their groups. So I kind of crazy that he's, like, leaving. And it makes sense because of the videos of some of the Dreamies, like, crying their eyes out at the concert, and it's like, oh, that's probably what it had to do with. Like, we don't actually know for sure, but we can speculate, and I mean, that seems to be a pretty good guess. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of crazy seeing like such a, like, an ace member like that leave their group. It's like, oh no, what are they gonna do now? Even though the other members are very capable and very talented. I'm not saying that. I'm not disagreeing with that. It's just like he kind of felt like the glue. You know what I mean? But also, I haven't kept up with NCT for a long time. I like very, very vaguely catch wind of what's going on. But yeah, a part of me that is like 2018 Haley, who was like so into NCT and like altered Jaehyun, like, hurt my heart a little bit to see that he's leaving. I don't know. I'm so curious as to what he's gonna do now, though. Wish him the best of luck, honestly. Proud of him for leaving. That's kind of where I'm at with it, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Like, was it shocking to you? Do you care? Are you upset? Are you like, I only like the women in K-pop? Yeah. Let me know what you think. What a horrible way to end the clip. Okay, now we will be moving on to Tzuyu non-album. Now we are moving on to Tzuyu Binders, and I have something for every single one of them. And I actually think I have the most for the last one, which is a lovely little change of pace, considering that one is like, for all intents and purposes, just completely empty. But this binder is actually so close to being done, it's kind of scary. Where am I? Oh my god, I can't even believe I forgot. I haven't done a collection tour this year. Firstly, my apologies for that, but I think the reason why is because I wanted to store all of these cards before I made a collection video, because it would kind of be spoiling if like there was empty gaps and like purple sleeves indicating what was on the way. So I kind of think what I wanted to do was get all this in, then film a collection video. Don't know when that's gonna be. I'll put it on the to-do list, because I definitely want to. But yeah, I'm not sure when that's gonna come out. So, yep. I think this is the only card I have for this binder, which is this between 1 and 2, I think it's a With Mew lucky draw, and it's like those lucky draws that they had that were like the thick plastic ones. And I found it for really cheap in a set with another lucky draw that I needed, so I was like, okay. But yes, I think I'm literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards away from this entire binder being complete, which is nuts. Oh my god. Is that okay? My camera and tripod almost just completely ate shit, so had to fix that. Hopefully it's okay now. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, by the end of the year I would love to have this binder completely finished, and honestly it seems really feasible. I have seen the cards that I need, like, on Mercari and stuff like that. It's more so just that they either haven't been in, like, the quality that I want, like, they're a little bit damaged, or they've been too expensive. But hopefully 2026 will be the year where I can finally archive one of my Tzuyu binders, which would be pretty awesome. Now I will move on to the next binder. Okay. Second Tzuyu binder. Let's go. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to talk about. I really don't think I do. I think that's literally all the news I have. That I'm back at uni, that I got stuck in an elevator, and then I went to see Ateez. Like, that's it. Unfortunately, I have nothing else going on. Oh, there is something I can talk about though. I'm turning 21 in September, but I also have a lot of friends who are also turning 21 because of what year we're born, and I'm currently in the like 21st apocalypse. That's what I'm calling it, because everyone is having big 21sts and stuff like that, and it's tiring. Like, I'm not complaining that I have friends. Don't get it twisted. What the fuck? Oh, that's on the card. That little speck. Can you see that? That's like a part of the card. I keep thinking that that's what a silly idea. Because it's not in any of the other ones. Why would they leave it there? Why not just like black it out? Okay, anyway. Yeah, the 21st apocalypse is upon us, and I am already fatigued, and we haven't even gotten into like the meat and potatoes of it, because a lot of birthdays are towards the end of the year, including my own, so I'm not necessarily super excited to like, I am excited to like celebrate with people and to like have a couple of little fun nights out, but I'm not excited for how getting intoxicated that often is gonna affect me. You're like, oh, you can just drink, and it's like, well, yes, but I'm a social drinker. I like having something to do with my hands. I like having something to do with my mouth when I'm not talking. That sounds wrong. Don't get it twisted. And having a drink is like perfect for that. I can hold it, I can sip on the straw, you know? Like, if you get it, you get it. You don't. Like, I can't really explain it to you in another way. That's it for this binder. We'll move on to the final Tzuyu binder. Let's go. Yeah. So, 21sts. Also, I don't really see the significance of a 21st, particularly in Australia, because we can drink at 18. Like, being 21 has little significance just in general, and absolutely no significance legally, I don't believe. Like, are we celebrating it because we can finally get drunk in, like, every country in the world? Like, is that, like, we can legally obtain alcohol in every country in the world? Is that what's so exciting? Like, I don't really understand the purpose of a 21st. Now, will I be celebrating my birthday? Absolutely. But it's because it's my birthday, not because it's my 21st. And the gag is I'm going to be doing the same thing that I've done for the past 3, 4, maybe even 5 years, which is bring my friends over, have dinner, watch a movie of my choice, open up my presents, maybe play some board games. That's what I'm doing for my 21st. So, yeah. I don't really know where I was going with that point, to be completely honest with you. I kind of just was like, oh, something to talk about. Yes. Where am I at with my Tzuyu stuff? Currently just storing some enemy cards. All of these cards for this binder I got from goes that I joined from Claire. Shout out Claire. They're like my go-to GOM for like any Twice related stuff. I actually still have a couple of things on the way. So, get absolutely freaking pumped for these. I love this concept so much. It's so cute. And cohesive as well. I like how cohesive it is. Finally have something in this binder for the Story Goes On. And then also, you probably saw in the album cards binder that I finally have Story Goes On album cards. Thank you, Jesus. I was really scared that I was going to fall behind. I mean, I'm still missing This Is 4 cards, for Christ's sake, but I feel slightly more comfortable with it now. I feel slightly better. Now I just have Season's Greetings stuff. So I have the little ID, which I'm just sticking in here. Then I do believe that this is the album card. Not the album card, the card that comes in the Season's Greetings. I like that they all hold their little lovely. Then the Polaroid that comes in the Season's Greetings. I believe, I don't know what store this is from. It's so cute though. Like, are you joking? Slay. And then I have the Japanese Season's Greetings. Slay. Okay. Oh, no, that's not the end. Do I have space for these things? Okay. Well, I have space for this. It's the postcard from the Season's Greetings. And then I have this bad boy, which is the, like, A5. It's not A4, but it looks a little too big to be A5. Which, honestly, I'm just going to stick on the back of the binder. I will, off camera, get a sleeve for it, but for now, it's going to live back here. There she goes. Okay, that is it for Tzuyu, and now we just have RIIZE stuff. I don't have any Anton Nunn album. It's all just RIIZE album cards. Final binder, yippee! I don't know if I talked about this. I feel like it was a decision that I made after I finished filming the last video, but I really, really want to collect some OT6 non-album stuff. I'm not going to anytime soon, not until I get some sleeves, because my idea is that I want to like sleeve them in like a colored sleeve. So I'm looking at this like light green color that I think is very fitting for them. I was gonna do orange, but I'm like, I feel like it's not gonna go with all of the cards. Like bright orange, which is like their color, I think it would go well with these cards, and it would go well with like Rising Epilogue, maybe even Odyssey, but Fame definitely not. So I'm thinking of these like pale green sleeves that I think would look really beautiful, and I'm also planning on doing them like back to back, like double sleeving. Okay, there is something in there, I'll get that out later. Like double sleeving. So like these cards would go on the back of this page and such and so forth, so that you wouldn't be able to see the backs. Even though the backs are like fine, it's just whatever the album is called and their signature and a message. And if I'm really jonesing to look at the message, I can just take the card out of the sleeve. I mean, some of them like this one, it would be really cute to show. And then also like Unsok's Odyssey cards where they all like have a story about oh my god, what is his name? Songdungi? That would be kind of cute to display, but I don't know. I think it would be better, and also like more spacious, particularly if I'm going to be adding more cards to this binder, and like I've also already got a second binder kind of set up. I think it would just be easier to double side them, if that makes any sense. But that's probably not going to be something that I implement until my next video, which is in 6 months. So, yeah. Okay. First card I have. This one. It's a film version card for Unsok. So his film versions are done. And then I also have 1-for-1 bin. So just missing 2 film version cards. Then for travel bag, I have the 2 missing 1 bins for this set, so that is completely finished. And then I have Sungchan. I believe this is for the tape cassette version. Yep, so just missing Sohee for that. Then for Midnight, forget that I put Midnight Memories on there instead of Midnight Mirage. It's the One Direction brain rot, I tell ya. I have Shotaro and Sohee, which go here and here. Cute! Okay, Odyssey. I finally have Sohee's photo book card, so photo book set is done. And then I have a Mega Smini for Anton. Oh, I'm not collecting the Sun Love ones for anyone other than Anton, I don't think, just because they are expensive. So unless I somehow procure Wonbins for not super expensive, and maybe Shotaros for not super expensive, then maybe I would consider collecting that set, because it's very cute. It's just that it's so pricey. So for now I've taken them out, and I'm only going to try and find Anton's. But everything else I believe should still be the same. Then I have Shotaro's, what version is this? His Earth version package cards. Which go there and there. And I also have Sungchan's cute. Oh, and then I also have Wonbins. Fun! Yeah, this set is like so close to being done, because I also have Sohee's Japanese jewel case card for the Earth version. So I literally just need Shotaro's jewel case card, and then I'm completely done with this set, which is so exciting. So for this spread, I have both of Shotaro's, is it Universe? Yes. Universe package cards. And I also have both of Unsocks. This set I'm doing slightly worse with, but literally not even that bad, just missing 4 cards, so like that's so fine. The units, they're a little bit of a struggle. But I do have 3. I have Sohi Shotaro unit, which goes here, if I can put it in. Then I have Sohi Sungchan, Anton. Oh, I think I said I had 3. I actually have 4. And Sohi Anton. So I actually have 3 of Sohi's units complete. That's pretty cool. But everything else is not doing that great. Okay. I have no more Sminis. But I do have some Fame cards. So I have Sohi's Smini for Fame, as I just said. And then I also have a catalog unit, which is Unsak Wonbin Anton. I would say they're my bias line, but like it actually changes every day. I can't keep a consistent bias line to save my freaking life, so I'm not even going to promise anything at this point. Then I have 2 catalog versions. I have Wonbin and Sohi. And then I have Anton's photo book version card. So a little bit of progress with Fame, not too much. I'm really, really trying to get Epilogue finished, and I'm really, really trying to get Odyssey finished. Then I will really start working on Fame and also all of you. But I do actually have some. I found someone selling a set of Wonbin's all of you solo version cards for super cheap, like both the selfies and the concepts. So I bought them. Why there are so many friggin' versions for a single? 2 songs? Why there is a physical release and so many versions for this album is actually beyond me. Like, what are we doing, SM? Am I gonna buy the cards for them? Yeah, I am. But I'm still allowed to complain about it. Like, for Christ's sake, it's 2 songs. It's a Japanese release. And we have solo member versions, limited A version, limited B version. I think there's a regular version as well. Then there's also specifically a Tokyo Dome exclusive version. Like, oh my god, if I think about it too long, it's gonna break me out into an angry sweat. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna focus on putting away these cards. And they're very cute, to be fair. Like, they are cute. I do like having them. But, like, why? Why do they exist? Oh. And that is everything. Yes! So I guess now is probably a good time to do outro since I have no more cards left. Let's put it on this lovely spread. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for waiting for me to upload. I really appreciate it. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment down below, anything that you want. Follow me on Instagram. It's at Peaches and Soul. There's probably not going to be like an outro because, again, I'm going to make a new intro, so I'm probably also going to make a new outro, so get excited for that. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all next time, hopefully in less than 6 months. Whoa! With another video. Bye!